We are broadcasting currently on Rumble and on YouTube. So, in fact, that's what we're going to talk about is where I'm broadcasting and where I will continue to be posting stuff and what's been happening with some of these other platforms. And things are changing, not because of me, but things are changing in the environment, and it's something that you need to be aware of. So that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. And then after the first half an hour, we can then talk about anything else you want to talk about. So I'll just go read the comments, and I'm looking at the comments on both Rumble and YouTube. So I'm not posting the comments on the video like I did before because it was crowding the screen. So anyway, you just saw a commercial, so couldn't talk about anything important anyway. So um, I don't know if you guys are following what's happening with stock first about Odyssey. So I have it on my description to follow me on Library on Odyssey. It used to be Library, LBRY. Uh, then it became Library.tv, and then it became Odyssey. And a lot of things happened in the last year relating to library. So many of you probably don't even know it. So what's happened is, as of today, right today, somebody would have put a bid on Odyssey, and presumably, if the auction is successful, then there will be a new owner paying some measly amount for Odyssey, probably shortly, and maybe to dump it. I don't know. This is terrible because I have 85,000 subscribers on Odyssey. 85,000, which is significant, being a separate platform. I currently have, I believe, 40. I forget how many. 40 some thousand on. Is it 44,000? I can't look right now, but it's 40 some thousand on Rumble, and then we have 417,000 or 418,000. I can't remember on YouTube. So nothing is changing here as far as YouTube. I want to make this clear because if I say anything promoting or talking about other platforms, then YouTube will knock you out and ding you and basically say that I'm promoting some other platform. I'm not. I'm not promoting anything here. I'm just discussing it. So I am going to be on YouTube. There's no reason not to be on YouTube. So YouTube will continue to be my main platform for the standard videos, meaning the short videos, the 20 under 20-minute videos that I've been posting. That's going to remain on YouTube forever. So I don't, unless they kick me out, there's no reason for me to change that. That is really the main source of viewership on YouTube, are those regular videos. Now, as you know, I'm doing live streams on YouTube and I'm doing live streams on Rumble, and I also post on X. I post the entire video on X. Uh, just as far as I'm concerned, as far as platforms and how they work for me, I'm going to tell you right now that as far as the main video is concerned, the main video does extremely well here on YouTube. It doesn't do well at all on Rumble, and the reason is when I initially was invited to join Rumble. Rumble was supposed to promote me and put me onto the main feed, and then they stopped doing that. They stopped doing that, and I don't know who to talk to now. It's changed. So I've lost the contact person, and they don't put me on the top thing anymore. And this means that nobody is actually watching the main video, the same videos that I post on YouTube. So as far as that's concerned, um, that's not working on Rumble. So you see, that's the problem, is I can't get a consistent kind of platform for everything. It works differently for every platform. I do not do live streams on Odyssey. So on Odyssey, I'm posting the regular videos, and that has not been doing that well compared to, let's say, YouTube or Rumble. So I'll get back into this. I'm just going to give you a big picture first, and then we'll get into the nitty gritty of the problems here. So basically, just to summarize this, when I go to YouTube, my normal videos do well. When I do the live stream on YouTube, it does not do well. The maximum I'm gonna get on YouTube for the live stream is 4,000 views or so, and and anywhere from 2 to 50 unsubscribes. So every time I post a live stream on YouTube, it's a big negative. Most people unsubscribe, and so it makes me wonder if the people on YouTube are actually appreciating the live stream. So not certain about that. So, and your input will help me here, because I got the input here from YouTube and Rumble, and then you can tell me what you think. Now, as far as the live streams go, now this is where it's, I don't know what's happening, but on Rumble, the live streams perform just as well as my regular videos on YouTube. The problem is I made the live streams to be supplementary to the main video. I didn't intend for the live stream to be the main thing. I intended for the live stream to provide more context to whatever it is I'm talking about, typically of the video that I just did. And the problem is on Rumble, they are promoting the live streams. So the people who'd watch the live stream on Rumble here are not seeing the main video. So if you're on Rumble right now, guys, make sure you watch the video that comes the day before. So there's always a main video that comes the day before, and nobody watches that. I mean, I don't even know if it gets 2,000 views. So it gets less views than on Rumble, than on Odysee. So basically, what I'm finding is that it's been hit or miss depending on the platform. I'm not finding a platform that does everything. I also find that each platform has different monetization kind of elements to it. I thought that Odysee would be good for monetization, and now when you hear the story, then you know whatever I made on Odysee will now be negative. It'll be zero, because I actually put money in to buy library tokens, and so whatever I put in there is going to be gone. So basically, yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to Odysee here. So because of this, I'm having to analyze and think about what I do and how it benefits you, the subscribers and followers, and also how I can make it so it fits the platform a little bit better, because as I discovered, every platform is different. It attracts a different group of people, and it also has a different censorship rules. For example, I don't really have any censorship rules on Rumble. So and I've been promoting people to go to robbraxman.locals.com. Locals is owned by Rumble, so it's part of that infrastructure. So I want you guys to consider that. And there's a lot I don't know about Locals, and I'll talk about that. There's so much to talk about, many little details. But maybe this is a way, to plan out how we'll proceed in 2024. So we have all of December to go figure out what to do, and then hopefully by the first of the year we'll we'll go forward with a different approach. As you can see here, I started my 2024 thing with a new set, not completely done yet, but um, so new set. That's the new thing for the live stream is a new set. So um, let me just talk to you about library first and Odysee, because this is like a really really sad story here. So library library was promoted as an alternative to YouTube, and actually a lot of people were going to it, and certain creators actually survived only on Odysee. For example, the James Corbett report, who interviewed me one time, is now the top creator on Odysee, and I'm actually number 7. So I'm the number 7 creator on Odysee, and on Odysee I have 85,000 85,000 subscribers, and it's still growing. I don't know why it's growing, but it's growing. So it's growing on Odysee. So the problem is Odysee will likely shut down. So let me tell you what happened. So it started out like this. Library got sued by the SEC. So library, let's see, Ripple got sued too. Who else got sued? So some of these crypto companies got sued, and library got sued, and the effect of this is very negative on the community. And so what happened was library got sued, and they've been fighting this court case, and you can see it if you're following them on X. They've been posting, all the arguments and the different things that's happened, and they lost, and then they filed for appeal, and then they stopped that, and basically the SEC then demanded that they pay up. So they demanded a fine, and the fine basically shuts them down. So because of this, library, the original company that made the LBC token, they have been shut down. So they're now in the process of liquidating. And as I told you, they actually are auctioning it yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah. So there was an auction. So the government auctioned off all the assets of Odysee, of library, which includes Odysee, because library owns 100% of Odysee. So I thought they were going to be run as separate companies, and and because of that, I thought maybe that they were going to find some way to make Odysee survive by having it owned by somebody else. But it looks like the government wants, their money, and they're going to get it by whoever buys Odysee. Now, what does that mean when somebody buys Odysee, which likely doesn't make any money? So, and there's a cost to running all these YouTube type servers to serve all these videos. Plus, nobody who has LBC token now will benefit from the LBC token, because library itself will be gone. Now the token can continue, and even Odysee in theory can continue, but because it's owned 100% by library, and the government decided that they need to liquidate, so now they have nothing. So I don't know what it means for Odysee. This is really terrible, because whatever the SEC had in mind to serve the populace, because the SEC is there to protect us supposedly. I don't know what protection this is supposed to have done for me here, because I lost everything I bought as far as LBC token. I bought some LBC token. I used it to promote my channel on Odysee. My channel on Odysee was successful. I'm the number 7 creator, and now what's going to happen to all the viewers on Odysee when nobody can pay for the servers that's going to run the Odysee platform. So, I mean, we'll find out soon enough here, but I'll give you an update next week if something is interesting as far as who buys it. But I mean, there's a likelihood that whoever buys it will just shut it down. For example, somebody could say, "We'll pay $5,000 for it, just for the name," and then shut it down. So I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen here. So it's really a terrible situation here where I think the days of Odysee are numbered, and there are some creators that rely on Odysee. A lot of the people who are in cryptocurrencies were not welcome on YouTube, and they started doing their stuff on Odysee because Odysee itself is run with crypto, and now that's gone. So I don't know what's going to happen to them, and and of course there's Rumble, but I'm not sure how they're going to get viewership on Rumble. It's not that easy to do any of this. Now, fortunately for me, I'm doing well on all of them. I'm doing well here on YouTube. I'm doing well here on Rumble. Not doing as well as I want on Rumble. Again, the main videos are not doing well. Only the live streams are doing well. And then it's not doing well at all on X. X is not really... I have to come up with a different kind of content to really suit X. X has made Twitter style, short blurbs. My long form video is not really something that it really works for Odysee. Yeah, I wish I had money to buy Odysee, but maybe if I had a new phone model, I can go sell enough of that to buy Odysee. But at the moment, no, I can't buy Odysee. So, who owns Odysee? Odysee is owned by Library, LBRY. That's the entity that was sued by the SEC and is being shut down. So Library, LBRY, the maker of the LBC token, was shut down. And one of the mistakes that apparently caused them to be shut down is that they incorporated in the US. So that made them a target of the SEC. If they were not incorporated in the US as a crypto, they might have been able to escape this. But yeah, so yeah, it's a terrible thing, and they had a good model going, and there were a good amount of views, and I did so well on Odysee that I surpassed Donald Trump. Donald Trump is several points ahead of me. I'm ahead of many major names, and I'm saying, I'm in the top seven on Odysee, and I'm the only one in tech. So it was a very significant platform for me, or significant. It was a significant platform, and it's quite upsetting to lose that. And I was promoting Odysee because it was a good free place with no censorship. And of course, there's always a group that's going to say, "Well, we want to censor you. We got to put all these censor mechanisms," and because Odysee was based on the blockchain, you can't actually censor it. There's no entity that can censor on Odysee because there's no entity. Anyone can post any kind of video, and then people were, saying, "Well, we don't want this because you can post anything you want." And yeah, I mean, it's kind of sad because, like I said, I have 85,000 subscribers there. Now, it's in a way, it's not so sad because those 85,000 subscribers do not watch my videos. I get only, 2,000-3,000 views a week. So that's not, I mean, I get that in a day, less than a day on, goodness, a fraction of a day. Heck, no, like a couple hours here on YouTube. So in terms of volume, it's not very very heavy. I think what happened was people went to Odyssey and then they migrated someplace else. I don't know where you all are now. So if you were on Odyssey before, are you on YouTube or are you on Rumble now? I'd like to know here in the live stream. Anybody migrate from Odyssey to YouTube or from Odyssey to Rumble? You let me know where you migrated from. So anyway, so that's the situation here is likely I'm going to use that so that 85,000 people that subscribe to me in Odyssey likely came from YouTube anyway, but um, they're going to have to find me elsewhere. So from Odyssey to Rumble, they can start you move from Odyssey to Rumble. So which I imagine would be if you felt censored on YouTube, then that's likely flow from Odyssey to Rumble. I am not on Truth Social. I really don't want to be on a echo chamber. So I'm not going to get the right kind of followers if I'm in an echo chamber environment. I don't want to be on Gab. I am on I signed up on Gab. I'm not on Truth Social. I've never signed up on that. Yeah, so I'm just trying to make sure that whatever platform I go into is not a echo chamber. I want a mix of people. Everyone here is from different political points of view, and privacy is not a topic that's on one side. It affects a particular side right now. Right now, privacy is more of a concern to those on the right because that's the group feeling the attack right now. But in the past, it's been on the left. So if you're smart, you're going to always pay attention, regardless of your political side. So, Cracker Jack Go messaged who? Who did you library still works? No, the library is still, the servers are going to be shut down soon. I mean, what do you mean by library? What is library? You mean Odyssey? So the announcement came itself from the guy that runs library. So there are no more employees in library. He's probably the only one. So library itself probably has no more employees. Just the main guy. I don't actually know him. And then Odyssey has some staff, which obviously I don't know what's going to happen to them. So who's going to pay them? So, and they can't be paid by crypto, and those of them who got paid by crypto are going to starve now because obviously the crypto is going to not be worth anything. So some of you are watching on GrayJ. So so that's interesting. Can GrayJ show live streams? So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. So yeah, so GrayJ is your choice. It's not me. You make the choice where you want to receive the content from. So anyway, so that's the sad part here and what's happening. So let me just kind of like put this into a big picture of what we need to talk about here, which is what am I supposed to do given the situation here. So I guess I can't tell you to go follow me on Odysee, which is on my all my descriptions, because I mean you're going to be following nothing. So I don't know what's going to go on. As of the moment, nothing has changed on Odysee. You can still see Odysee, and I still uploaded this video, last video on Odysee yesterday. So nothing has changed at the moment, but something's going to be changing, and one of them is going to be that I have to plan on the reality that Odysee may not be there. So okay, so that's, I have to face reality that I don't like that. I don't I don't like that, and Odyssey may not be there anymore. Now what happens here? Do I then continue on Rumble and YouTube without any change? Well, as I told you, Rumble has been good for live streams, and live streams are doing extremely well on Rumble. Live streams are not doing that well on YouTube, and it's a matter of, what they promote. YouTube wants the shorts now, and I don't really, my content is not really suited for that. Just like shorts would be good for X, and I'm not really in the shorts content business. My stuff is explaining things in detail. So, so what I'm planning on doing, and I'll continue after the break here, and we'll talk about that too, is this is the plan. This is not finalized yet, so I'll need your input, and you can give input in the next segment here. I'm planning on uh, retaining the live streams um, mostly on Rumble and Local. So Locals and Rumble has a new uh, feature that is being beta tested, and the new feature allows. Hold on, am I losing the signal here? Hold on, it's like fading away here. Signal's like dropping here. Hold on. I mean, right at the last minute. So um, so locals and, well, basically Rumble is creating something called the Rumble Studio, and the Rumble Studio will allow me to restream to YouTube, to locals, and to Rumble. So I hope you're still getting the video. I mean the sound, because I can see the internet connection is fading away here. So it's very unsteady. I can see it's very unsteady right now. Don't know if I have to restart, but just let me know if the sound is okay. The sound is the important one. So is the sound okay, guys? Okay, sound is okay. Okay, so so what I'm thinking about, and this is just one of the possibilities, and this something to test. What I could do is have I could put all the live streams solely on Rumble and Locals completely. I could put the live stream first 30 minutes on all three platforms, and then the Q&A be on Locals for subscribers only. Um, so there are many permutations here that I can think about, and what the approach is not yet entirely clear, because I don't actually know how to use locals yet. There's some issues that I got to deal with. So anyway, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need your input, and we'll get to that in a moment. But in the meantime, let me just um, take a short station break. Now I'm going to stop the stream and restart this to see if that corrects the video hang. Okay, because the video is hanging here. Okay, so I'm going to stop the video, restore, and then we're going to continue chatting here. So, okay, I don't know. I don't see anything yet.